Good morning, Grand Rapids. Here we are again. This time I'm actually taking a little walk a little bit on the opposite side of the city. I like walking by the bridge, Blue Bridge. It's a symbol of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a beautiful thing. I know Christian Frank has worked really hard on this area, trying to make this bridge better, looking better. And there's a lot of pride that has been involved in it. Today, basically, I had an experience that it just reminds me of how we are as human beings. Realistically, I'm looking at everyone and different cultures, different edges, and everything. And I'm trying to understand, why do we think of life as so little? How much is your life worth? Who are you in this world? Do you understand the difference between respect, disrespect, arrogance, and pride? It's a beautiful bridge. I'm actually one of the lucky ones that is able to walk here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in this bridge, and have a lot of friends in Grand Rapids, Michigan. At the same time, with business, with friendship, with everything, there's always relationships that go sour. And all you can do is try to do the best you can to make things better, to make it better. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for understanding. And always give that human factor to things. How much is your life worth? When I see this river that is frozen and the water still goes through it, do you know that water and that moisture has gone through all over the world and has circled around? Why is it that we, as human beings, we have been given the most extraordinary power to do anything we want in the world and to become the best human beings in the world, and we always find ourselves doing what we're not supposed to? You know, when somebody comes up to you and says, "You know what? I don't care about life, and I can put 6 guns in your head, and no one will care, and no one will know." When someone comes to you and says, "Guess what? I have something in my car, and I can go ahead and just burn this place down, and no one will know, no one will care." Why would you even say that? Why would your mind would even go through that? I've seen it before, I heard it before, and it's sad. It's sad to me to hear people say that to each other. I get it. I understand it. Everybody thinks, how much is your life worth? Why are you doing it? I don't know. I can't understand it. No one's life is worth more than a piece of paper. Rip a dollar bill. You'll see that. Guess what? Don't rip it. Okay, so that will be a warning, because probably it's against the law to rip a freaking dollar bill. But it's not going to bleed. It's not going to feel anything. This video is going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Unfortunately, there's a reason for that. See how I am dressed right now, right? I got this leather jacket on. So now I'm all intimidated, or intimidating, right? Or whatever it might be. How about this? How about if I take this leather jacket off, if I can. There you go. So now I'm taking this leather coat off. Hopefully it won't fall over. Okay. Now I got this other coat on. This is more like a dress coat, right? Okay. What's the difference? Why is it that the other one makes me intimidated and this one does not? How about this? Let's add the long hair, right? Now, I have the long hair. Let's put that as an example. Why is it that now I'm more intimidating than before when inside I'm still the same person? Do you see how the mind works all the time? We're always trying to figure out the negative in people. We're always trying to approach that person with issues, problems, and trying to see how it is that you can intimidate the other person when you shouldn't. I have lost everything in my life many times over. I've been homeless many times over. No one knows that. No one believes in that. That's fine. Well, you might believe it now, but the fact of the matter is that those are the things that happens in life. Now, am I going to blame anyone? No. That was me that did it. Now, am I resilient enough to continue working, continue making it in life? Yes, I am. And as long as I'm still alive, I'm still going to continue doing that. But I'm saying Grand Rapids, at times, I don't even blame the white culture for being intimidated and afraid of the Hispanic culture or the black culture. Or even the black culture being afraid of the white culture. Or the Bosnian culture, or whatever culture you might be. It's just the aspect is that there's different cultures, different understandings. But now, how can you work that out? How can you go ahead and see this beautiful city, beautiful, beautiful city, that has been able and wanting to give us the best we can and try the best we can and be proud of what we're doing. We win some, we lose some. We're human beings. Some people are born in rich people, some people are born poor people, some people, and you can't blame anyone. When you come to a certain age, you can only blame yourself for how far you're going to go in this world. I love all cultures. I do. I am an American. I was born in Central America, in the continent of America. I don't label anyone. And it's sad to me to see that we have to separate each culture by who they are, what color they are, what language they speak, and how wealthy they are or how poor they are. Sometimes I wonder, as human beings, how far would we get if we just stop looking outside of each other and blaming what's outside of each other and start looking at what's inside of us? Is there any reason why someone is not living way up there? Or way up there? Or way up there? Or way up there? Guess what? You can. There's no reason why you can't do anything in this world except your own self. You keep on giving yourself that stop where you think you can't do it. But yes, you can. And if you think you can't do it, there will always be somebody that will be able to help you get there. It's just the fact of what is it that you are wanting to do for it. I am against doing something maliciously to anyone in this world, including animals. I mean, you're not going to be cruel to animals. In fact, we're sometimes nicer to animals than we are to our own people, our own humanity. I said to you guys, it started with me. And I'm going to continue saying that throughout. And every day of my life, no matter what, when or where, I'm going to try to do the best I can, not just for me, but for everyone around me. It's not easy. Believe me. I've gone through so much. And I've seen people do such harm to each other. And yet, I have noticed the difference between of ages, of younger people becoming more just chalant, like really just not really caring for other human beings. Somebody always has to have some hate about something, somehow, somewhere. And sometimes we just gotta let it go. Because life is beautiful. People are beautiful. Humanity is beautiful. We are the ones that make it ugly. We are the ones that have to have some type of judgment or some type of anything against anyone else. So I'm going to continue making videos. I'm going to continue pushing for a better Grand Rapids, pushing for a better humanity. Project Me 2017 is something that I believe in. It's something that I'm going to continue doing no matter where I'm at. I love Grand Rapids and I love you guys. But how much is your life worth? Do you know that in order to get respect, you have to give respect? Not just